Hello there guys, and of course, welcome yourselves back in for yet another instalment of a pre-workout review with us, the Review Bros. It's Aaron. It's good to have you guys, of course, watching along for yet another honest and truthful review of a product from a company we actually really like. It's a British company. It's Redrum Nutrition, and we've yet to have a bad product from them, so we've got high hopes for this one. It's a non-stimulant formula, and it's called Surge. And it comes with a slight twist, so definitely check in for all the segments of this review as we go through them. Of course, taste, price, label, and primarily the effects of this stuff in the real world. Is it going to turn you into the Michelin Man super pump style? We're going to find that out for you. It might be your next product. Let's get into it. Okay, so of course the first segment of any review is the taste and it's the mixability. And I can only see it coming in the one flavour on the website. Thankfully it's a flavour we enjoy. It's sherbet slush, which is obviously, we hope, to be like a candy-esque flavour. Now I've used this more often than most. I've had it for quite a while, so I do apologise to Redrum for getting it reviewed so late on in the day. Let's mix it up and see how it does. I'm obviously going to have to pretend it's my first time using it. We often like the candy-esque flavours. I'm glad it's not like an only flavour of watermelon or whatnot. So it is a 18-gram serving size. So of course in goes the 18 grams. I like the fact it's not a 1 scoop, 2 scoop. It's just 1 scoop and you get 30 servings. I'll get into all that. But anyway. It's going to be difficult, well, it's going to be impossible to show you the mixability, but it's really good actually. There's not been a problem, and there's zero clumping in the container, which is really good, because when you normally talk non-stim pump formulas, sometimes even pre-workouts in general, let's be honest, it clumps up. I'll give you a show just to prove it. It's going to be a bit difficult, but here we go. Hopefully you saw that. So, it's mixed up. Let's give it a taste test. Cheers. Really good. Really good. I love it. No negatives at all. No bitterness. It's very sweet. It's definitely candy. It's definitely sherbet. What would I score it out of 10? I really think I just have to give it a 10. It's really nice. No negatives there. If sweet candy sounds right to you, you're onto a winner. Let's get into the price of this one. Okay, price time. And it's a real winner. Let's be starting off with that deep fact. So you'll head on obviously over to the official Redrum website. Link in the description down below for you to click straight through to this product. Now, RB10, the code, works on any of the products over on the website, including, of course, this one here. Therefore, it knocks it down to just £32.39 for the container. And the real singing win here is that it comes in a true 30 servings. So therefore, it comes in at just £1.08 per go. Now, on our consistent pricing scale, where a 5 out of 10 is average, this slides into a very nice point, 8 out of 10. A lot more affordable than your average pre-workout. And I've got to say also, just real quickly, non-stimulant pump formulas, despite obviously the fact they're missing the stims and therefore people might find them less fun, they're normally more expensive. So 8 out of 10 to get it for this price point is very good. Very hard to beat. Let's move into the label and see what she's packing for that money. And we are into the label of this product, Surge, the non-stimulant formula by Redrum. Let's flash it up on the screen for you to see it right now. And as I mentioned, 1 scoop, 18 grams, 30 servings per the container. We start off, L-citrulline, pure version, 6 grams. A good dosage, right? Pumps, nitric oxide production, blood flow. It's a good start. Betaine anhydrous at 2 grams, also a good dose. A jack of all trades, obviously pumps, endurance, hydration, power output, athletic performance, and it's even actually been shown to help with brain function. Beta-alanine, 2 grams, a little bit lower than we would like to see. We like to see 3.2 grams, but you should still feel something from that. And I like to see it in a non-stimulant formula because it doesn't feel like you're going completely cold turkey off the stims, because you feel something. And in feeling something, it gives you that placebo effect of urgency. Hopefully it comes with that. And of course, endurance once you've built it up in the system. Taurine, 2 grams, which is a good dose, double the typical amount. It's an amino acid responsible for natural energy production, hydration, electrolyte balance, and some focus benefits. Estrogen, strange position on the label, but we'll take it anyway. 50 milligrams for absorption and digestion benefits. Very important in the 30-minute window before training. You need to get this stuff going through the system, right? L-tyrosine, 1 gram, a good dosage. Amino acid, again, responsible for focus, concentration, and hopefully, in this case, some mood elevation. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams, again, a good dosage. Alpha GPC wakes the brain up, neuron connectivity, focus, concentration, getting you dialed in. And following that, exactly the same functions in the form of lion's mane at 300 milligrams, which is slightly lower than your typical dosage, but it's going to definitely synergize with these other ingredients for more focus benefits. Obviously, a mushroom, a focus mushroom, put it that way. The one that's really standing out to me, and I'm asking Redrum for their honest comment behind this one, is Juglans Regia. Now that's in there for focus, nootropic action. Now I've personally always known it as a stimulant, which of course goes against the STIM-free status of this product. And like I say, if I do get a reply by the time I'm editing this video, I'll flash it up on the screen right now. If not, hopefully I get a reply very soon, and it'll be down pinned in the comments to the top, because it might just be focused benefits here rather than stimulatory. We will see. That's a big dose, 350. Obviously, there's some companies out there that just simply chuck DMHA in at that point and call it Juglans Regia. Obviously, we're assuming very strongly at this point that that is not the case. And we wrap off the label with sea salt, 200 milligrams. Now, salt, we all know what that's in there for. Muscular contraction, strength output, pumps. I like the label a lot. There is still some confusion for me around the Juglans Regia, but I've got to say it's ticking a lot of boxes. Let's move into the real world effects of this one. Okay guys, we are at the final segment, and the most important segment of any review. It's the effects of this product, and it's very late in the game to be saying this, but I've been slightly confused about this product since day one. And that is, I really think, because of how unique it is. And I've kind of missold some of the segments here, and I really need to be very honest now and admit that to you guys. So I called it a non-stimulant formula. I was incorrect. And I thought I was incorrect. Well, the label led me to believe that was an incorrect statement. I've just never personally seen this happen before. This is a caffeine-free product. It's called Nootropic Pump. We've seen lots of nootropic pump formulas on the market come and go over the years. And they've always been non-stim. It's very simple. This is the only case where I've seen a nootropic pump advertised product still contain stimulants, but not caffeine. So there is a very, very, very high note of uniqueness here. And I've got to commend them for that. I really do. And in fact, it confused me. It does have a stimulant in it. I knew it. I just wanted to confirm it. Anyway, I digress a little. Let's get into the real world effects of this one. Beta-alanine comes in actually stronger than I really expected. It's only 2 grams. Estrogen definitely pulls it forward to its extra notch. Now, it's not crazy beta-alanine, but I'd still give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. You get the itches, the tingles, and a sense of urgency does come about you. It wouldn't be classed as a wave of energy. Whilst it's non-stim, it is caffeine free. Juglans Regia has always been one of those ingredients, guys, where if it's actual Juglans Reader, you don't feel much from it. A lot of companies, very craftily may I add, put it DMHA in there instead and call it Juglans Reader, and then you get hit with a euphoric wave of energy and stimulation and highness. This does not do that, which is a good thing for the intended market and the intended strategy behind the product. There's no heart rate elevation, there's no energy from it, there's no sleeplessness, nausea, crash, appetite suppression, no negatives from it. It's a true Juglans form to its fullest extent. Now, the pumps are solid on this, and I think they're really good because you get that mind to muscle connection working alongside it, and it gets you training hard. It's a very nice pre-workout. I've used it at least 10 times, and that goes to a testament as to how good it really is. It ticks a lot of boxes. I like the fact it's caffeine free, and like I say, that is so rare. So rare. Now,
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
the pumps are very good. You do have a definite sense of contraction, deep muscle tissue breakdown is apparent. The focus element is also very good for a caffeine-free product. Caffeine has always been the driver of some of these nootropic aid actions, but in this case, I think perhaps the Juglans Reader does it for you. So you do feel dialed in, A to B to C during training. It's like I say, it is so unique. It's bridging the gap between non-stim and low stim products, which is it's the only one of its kind that I know of. Have you ever seen a stimulant, a caffeine-free product with Juglans? I've not. So it doesn't come with those negatives, but the pumps are very good. You do feel some sort of mood elevation behind it, and I think that's the alpha GPC, L-tyrosine, and of course that Juglans Reader working together in harmony. You get on to the gym session and it still feels like a placebo energy effect from it, but without perhaps the blood pressure elevation, the excess heart rate that caffeine can bring about. And then there's no crash on the end of this product either. It makes you thirsty in the gym, so therefore those pump agents are working, pulling in moisture, taking it away from your stomach towards the muscle cell, and it makes you want to keep drinking more. It's a unique product that I would have to say I recommend. Just be very careful to bear in mind that it isn't a stimulant-free product like even I got confused about, and I've used a million pre-workouts. That's how unique it is. So I've got to say a massive well done to Redrum Nutrition for producing a product like this. It's ballsy, put it that way. It's very ballsy. If that sounds right to you, then definitely give it a check on out. I appreciate Redrum for sending it on down, and of course you guys for watching along at home. What do you think of the uniqueness of this? Drop it down below in the comments. As always, stay pumped. Cheers for watching.